Hi, I'm Saladin Ahmed. I write the magnificent Ms. Marvel and Miles Morales' Spider-Man, and I'm here to answer your questions. Who is your favorite Marvel superhero? Gosh, that's a tough one. I try and sort of play favorites with whoever I'm writing at the time. If you had asked me this before I became a Marvel writer, the Black Panther and The Thing. Your favorite X-Man? I love Nightcrawler's sort of spiritual seeking, Kitty Pryde's sort of a youthful combination of grit and optimism. I'm a child of the 80s, so I'll always have a soft spot for kind of Wolverine because he was the superstar of my youth. But when you come down to it, I think Storm is probably my favorite X-Man. She's a sort of fascinating study in kind of what power means and staying powerful even when you lose what you think makes you powerful, and she's just awesome, so I'm an Aurora stan. What's your favorite comic book series you've written / are writing? To keep going as a writer, you have to kind of really be invested with what you're working on right now. So while I've been thrilled to work with some great artists on books like Black Bolt and Exiles, right now I'm really invested in Miles Morales' Spider-Man and magnificent Ms. Marvel. Will you ever do a crossover for these two books? Probably the most asked question I get about these two characters, people wanting everything from a study date to romance. The two of them will cross paths eventually under my hands. In the meantime, if you want to see them hanging out, you should check out Champions by Jim Zub. How important is it for you to write two young heroes who give children of different ethnicities hope and joy? It's hugely important. Miles and Kamala are sort of the two modern faces of a young kind of 21st century Marvel. They look a little different than a lot of superheroes have looked in the past. Their names are a little different. That excites a lot of people. I've already met tons of people who are energized by that, and it's just super exciting to be kind of custodian of that. How powerful is Miles compared to the other popular Spider-Man? I think we'd have to see a fight to answer that question, and who knows what's planned for the future. The thing I'd remember with Miles is that strength isn't always about who's physically stronger. Miles' strength comes from the people around him, the community around him, and so that's not something that you necessarily see in a on-the-page fight, but I think it makes him a pretty darn strong Spider-Man. Do you plan on giving Miles a new arch foe with a secret ID? Also, any plans on Joystick showing up to fight Spider-Man? As to Joystick, there are no hard plans right now. As to new arch foes for Miles, yes, absolutely. Part of what I'm trying to do, along with Javier Garron's gorgeous art, is to give Miles the sort of rogues gallery that a Spider-Man deserves, right? He's crossed paths with some of Peter's foes, but Miles has come into his own as a superhero, and he deserves his own rogues gallery, and we're building that pretty actively.
Want to be part of Ask Marvel? Use the hashtag AskMarvel on social media to get your questions heard. And to see more episodes, head over to marvel.com, Marvel's YouTube page, and Marvel's social channels.